Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History starts today.
Well, apparently, Tom Hardy could not get enough of playing a supervillain in a comic book adaptation, as he did when he played the terrorist Bane, the Bane of Batman's existence in The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. He was mostly behind a mask, a gas mask, so there wasn't much of Tom Hardy to ingest. I think he realized that, and now he's back again, making another attempt to enter the comic book movie universe, this time jumping from DC to Marvel, in the first of the Marvel Universe films for Sony. This is Sony's new world here, trying to develop a lot of Marvel characters that have never had their own movie before, and that is Venom. So this time, the so-called supervillain is actually the title star of the movie.
I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed. What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You finished, Mr. Brock.
Is that a threat?
He loses his job, though, when he insults on the air a tech genius by the name of Carlton Drake, played by Riz Ahmed. He checks with his own inside source there, played by Jenny Slate, who basically confirms they are up to no good here. You see, the movie starts out with a rocket landing, crash landing in Malaysia. It's carrying an alien life form, of course, and that is in the form of this gooey, blob-like, stringy, very slippery, slidey creature that can be ingested into humans. And I guess the idea for Carlton Drake is to see if this can work to actually fulfill his dream and his idea that humans and alien forms can be merged here and take over the world. Well, you know, that's always the plot in one of these things. Nevertheless, he tries it out on rabbits in his lab and then goes to some humans, and sometimes it just doesn't take. The humans die. On to the next one. Well, when Eddie Brock, by circumstance, gets this thing ingested into him, he suddenly turns into Venom, an alter ego that comes into his life and is spouting off instructions to him. It's a back and forth between the two of them, this guy with his deep voice, and then Eddie is this goofy kind of guy down on his luck, homeless, and all of that stuff. And it becomes a dual character here for Tom Hardy to play. Venom himself is subject to wanting to just kill people and chop their heads off and that sort of thing, whereas Eddie says, I can only use you to get rid of the bad people, not the good people. This movie oddly reminded me of the old Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin comedy called All of Me, in which Lily Tomlin's character is basically ingested into Steve Martin's. Now, that's a wildly different kind of situation, but nevertheless, it's the same idea where he's being controlled by a force within him, and that's what happens here. And it's the give and take between the two that makes this movie as amusing as it can be, and it is going for the laughs, there's no question. This is very minor Marvel stuff.
We cannot just hurt people.
Look into my eyes, Eddie, the way I see it. We can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
The movie is as entertaining as far as it goes. A lot of really good special effects put to good use by director Ruben Fleischer. The cast is very good. This movie has a credited performance by Woody Harrelson too, but you're going to have to not leave at the end of the movie because Woody Harrelson doesn't show up until halfway through the end credits, folks. Obviously a setup for a sequel, as Sony hopes. There will be many more Venom movies. I don't know if you will, but it's also a big preview at the very end of the credits for the new animated film coming out this Christmas. And so you have that to look forward to with an extended preview, even if you're not into Venom. So that's what this movie's about. If you're a Marvel fan, you're probably going to go see it anyway, no matter what I say. For the rest of us, though, you know, why not wait till the next one? I say no.